Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Zahava JC, and in today's video we'll be discussing about house help guys. And if you're new to this channel, I'm a mom and I have one daughter, and it's been a journey. House helps, it's been a journey, but regardless, we move. So today we'll be discussing about few tips, or I don't know, like 8 or 7 tips that I always do when I get a new nanny. I like talking about house helps because, guys, hey, my goodness, if you are a mom out there, you know the struggles of having a good nanny, having a nanny that is ready to stay in your house, and hata kushinda akikwambia ati I need to leave us. I love talking about house help because it's something I've gone through myself and I would like to share with you guys. And number one thing I always do when I get a new nanny is make sure that my house is in order. Let me tell you one thing, guys. If you get a new nanny and she finds a dirty house, okay, you know she won't be able to keep the standards that you want. You need to make sure your house is clean, and I mean clean, because the way the house help will get your house is the way she will take it, and she'll be doing just a juju. She won't be cleaning the house like killer time. No. So the first thing I do, even if the previous nanny left and I'm alone in the house, I make sure I clean the house, like seriously, thorough cleaning. I better call someone to do it for me, but I make sure my house is clean, guys. Clean, and I mean clean, so that she can keep the standard that she'll find. So that is number one tip. Tip of keeping the house clean when the new nanny is coming. It leads as an example, like she has to do what she has found. So be an example. Number two tip, guys, is I make sure the old nanny is gone, like seriously gone. You can imagine a scenario where you are hiring a new nanny and there is a nanny in the house. So sometimes they bowed mouth, and sometimes you can imagine the damage that will be there. It will be bad, and I mean bad. So when I'm hiring a new nanny, I make sure, like, I give some few hours so that the other nanny will be gone when the new nanny is coming. You can imagine, even if you're hiring a new nanny and firing the other one, maybe she's not even, you have fired her in few minutes and the other one is coming. And maybe she's at the gate and they meet. You know how nanny are. It will be a total mess, I'm telling you. So I make sure the old nanny is gone. Gone, like gone, and I mean gone. Gone, so that I can bring this and a new nanny in my house. The other thing I do is I make sure I clean her room, because sometimes the old nanny leaves and she leaves dirty clothes. It's not good. She finds a dirty cloth, dirty beddings and all the stuff. It's easier when you have a washing machine. You can be able to wash even the blankets. It's good to keep a good tone, by the way. So I make sure her room is sparkling clean. Everything is clean. It's always good to sleep in a clean bed. Clean bed, man. You know, we spend a lot of hours in bed. So it's always good that the nanny finds a clean room where she'll be sleeping, so that from there she'll be knowing, by the way, this room should be clean at vile nilipata. You get what I'm saying? You get what? And before we continue, guys, you who is watching me and you've not subscribed, let me give you a second. Hit the red button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help grow the channel. Help grow the channel. The other tip, guys, is I serve my nanny. It's always good when you have when someone comes into your house, you serve them with a cup of tea. If it's lunchtime, they can have something to bite. It's not good like amefika and she start like, you are supposed to do this, you are supposed to do this. No. Have something that you can have, some snack that you can. By the way, back then I had a nanny and she was like, when I served her the cup of tea, because she came in the evening, she was like, oh, the place I was working before, blah blah. You know how they talk. So it's always good to have something for them when they come. Though as they take a cup of tea or they have lunch, you can have a talk. And by the way, Jesus said, if you want to lead by serving. It's always good to serve. Yeah, have something to serve your nanny when she alive. Some come far away from, like they have traveled all the way the whole day, and imagine coming into your house and you don't have something to serve them. Who are you? It's not good. And on serving her, by the way, it shows that you value her as a person, and it sets a good example to your kids that when someone new comes into the house, it's always good to serve something. Thing I do is get to know her. I get to know her background, why she's looking for a job. For example, you can be looking she can be looking for a job. Maybe she wants to look for school fees so that she can back to school, so that you know the term that she'll be working for you. Some even have kids and they are looking for a job because they need to take care of their kids back at home. It's always to ask such question, why they left in their previous jobs. So as she take up akishamaliza kutake the snack or the cup of tea or the lunch, it's always good to engage with her, ask her some question. By that way you will learn and know what type of a person she is. So I make sure I know her as a person. Who is she? Where does she come from? Why is she looking for a job? In case of emergency, who do I call? And you know these things, guys. So that is basically what I do. The other thing, guys, that I do when I hire a new nanny, I give her a job description, because as you be talking, she'll be forgetting everything because umempe a lot of things. So when she starts working, I tell her, this is how I want my house to be done. This is how I want you to keep my house. This is how I wash my clothes. Yeah, you give her a job description of how you want her to run your house. Yeah. The other thing, guys, I do is I give special description, and this one is like, my kids have allergy, they should not take this, you should not open doors to the strangers, you should not let anyone inside without my permission, and you should not give my child this, you should not do this. Yani, special description. If you don't know how to light a gas, this how we do it, because you can leave her with the kids and maybe she has not used gas before. So it's always to give a special description to your new nanny akishakuja, because you don't wanna be in a mess. The other thing, guys, and the last tip I am telling you guys is, I introduce her to my child. And by the way, I don't know if I'm alone, because for the past few months I've been having nannies, and my daughter is like, everyone that comes, auntie, auntie, auntie. And I was thinking, like, I should stop this name of auntie, auntie, auntie. At least they should call them miss who, miss who, in a respective way. Because sometimes if you have grown up kids, they are like, are we families, are we attached to these people? So I introduce them to my kids. I see how they are interacting, what kind of a person she is with kids, because again, you don't want to bring someone to your house and she cannot handle your children or your kid. So I introduce her with kid, I see how she interacts, and she's good to go. So those are the few tips that I always do when hiring a new nanny. Just in case I've forgotten any or you would like to share, just tell me down the comment down there and tell me which other tip I should add. I don't mind adding. We are learning from each other, guys. Make sure you subscribe. The support you are showing, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And if you like this kind of a content, just tell a friend to tell a friend, so that we can educate and learn from each other. See you next time. Bye bye.